Morning, Radiant. Hope this message finds you well. And my name is Eric Riley, and excited to bring a devotional moment to you this Tuesday. So, there's a passage that I've been thinking about and kind of meditating on quite a bit recently, and it's actually a passage that is pretty common to be reading in this hour, this Holy Week, and it comes out of John 15. And I just wanted to read this to you guys. Greater love has no one than this, that someone lay down his life for his friends. And you are my friends if you do what I command. No longer do I call you servants, for a servant does not know what his master is doing, but I have called you friends. For all that I've heard from my Father, I've made known to you. You did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you that you should go and bear fruit, and that your fruit should abide, so that whatever you ask in my Father's name, he may give it to you. These things I command you, so that you will love one another. And I think the piece in particular that's been a pretty continual message to my heart. I believe that God's speaking over my life and just in this hour is that verse 16, it says, you did not choose me, but I chose you and I appointed you. And I think there's often times where I have this sentiment that like it's my ability, my choosing, my strength that this thing's reliant on. This thing meaning my relationship with God, my communion, my connection to God, and my life is reliant on my ability to choose Him, to make choices that out of my own strength, and we definitely have a responsibility in the equation. But I just love Jesus's commitment to us in this hour, in this moment. He spoke those words to his friends during the Passover feast and during the feast right before he was going to die, and it was a confirmation and almost a declaration over them that their choices and their choosing actually wasn't going to dictate his choice. Their choosing, their ability to make choices for God weren't going to sway God's ability to choose and his response towards them. And I think it's an anchor to my soul in this hour when I find that oftentimes, like in the midst of what feels like upheaval, my choices go out the door. My ability to choose well actually often goes out the door. I feel like I run to things that to comfort myself, and like food and entertainment and whatever it is, and I think my ability to choose kind of feels weak in these moments. But I love that Jesus has made a choice, and he's called us friends. And I thought it was fitting to be out here by a campfire. I often imagine myself in fellowship with Jesus by campfire, connecting with him, sharing my heart with him, and hearing his heart, being able to laugh and connect with him as a friend. And I think in this hour that we're in, and in this moment, a Holy Week, I think it's a time for us to reflect on God's choice, God's connection and commitment to us, to choose us, to make us his own. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys with that. I pray that at this time you guys would be strengthened on the inside, to know his love, to be rooted and grounded in love, and that kind of love that chooses us even when we don't choose him. And just bless you guys. Love you and miss being able to worship together. I pray that this week, this Holy Week, your affections would grow, your connection to God would be magnified and multiplied, and you would be convinced of his choice for you this week. Take care.